maybe I should start by asking questions. How many of us have like reevaluated the year 2023 from January till today? Yeah. A lot of persons are more concerned about the resolutions for the new year, resolutions for the upcoming year, without having to sit back to reevaluate, to reflect, to kind of reassess the whole year. In the journey of life, there comes a moment when one feels the need to reevaluate our paths, reflect on choices, and seek a deeper understanding of oneself. So, as the year comes to a close, taking the time to reflect on one's life can pave the way for positive changes, personal growth. So here are some guide I've actually put up, okay, in my own re-evaluation process, okay, and I believe it's going to help someone, okay, it's going to help you reevaluate your life before stepping into the new year. Okay, we all know about evaluation, like when you set a goal, you do the planning, the whatever, at the end of the day you have to like evaluate. Evaluation helps you to know if you actually did well or if you actually did not do well, and this evaluation helps you to like know where you had lapses, where you need to replan, or whether you should just go ahead with the plan you've already made. So we are going to look at some guide. The first one is your personal goals. So talking about personal goals, it could be career, professional goals. Probably you wanted to like take up some trainings on personal development to up your skills. Okay, it could be health and wellness. Probably you told yourself, I'm going to achieve a particular weight. I'm going to make sure that I keep my blood sugar under control. I'm going to make sure this, make sure that, you know, in regards to your health and your mental well-being, maybe by lifestyle modifications, dietary modifications, and all that. Education and learning. Yeah, maybe you said, oh, I'm going to take up this course, I'm going to go for second degree, or I'm going to learn a skill, I'm going to acquire some sort of knowledge for the year. But what happened? Financial management. Were you so wise in your financial, or did you have to like spend impulsively? Did you get a piggy bank where you have to save? Yeah. So, relationship, personal, professional relationship. How was it like? Was it a toxic? How was the relationship with your colleagues, people around you, family? So it could be travel and adventure. Maybe there are some of the goals you set for you. Okay, this year I'm going to like go to 2-3 countries, or maybe within your locals, I'm going to like travel to 2-3 states. I want to explore other person's culture, I want to do this or that. Time management. Like me, I'm not an early bird, but this year I told myself I have to be waking up very early, and it has been helping me seriously. When you wake up early, you at the time I adopted this billionaire money routine, wake up early, do some little exercise, try to read a book. It's not easy though, but at least you see that you have enough time. Waking up at 4:30, 5 a.m., you have enough time to start your day. Okay, unlike when you wake up at 7, the rush and everything. So you have to reflect on these goals, assess your progress, celebrate your achievements, and identify the areas where you may have fallen short, and consider the reasons behind it. So some of these goals, be it health and wellness, personal goals, be it financial goals, whatever. So were you able to like achieve, or are there places you had like lapses? What were the limitations? What were the constraints? What were the things that stopped you from achieving those goals? And do you think you need to like, start all over again by the next year or the upcoming year? So these are the things you sit back to check. It's not like you just sit on your own. You have to get a jotter or get whatever it is, okay, a pen and a paper, put down those things, take your time to analyze from January to date, and so you know how to go about it. And just like myself, I had goals for the year, but I have to tell you guys that being on YouTube was not even one of the goals. I've always had this passion to be on YouTube, but it wasn't really like January. It wasn't really like these were the things I wanted like achieve this year. No, it was not part of the plan. But along the line, it just came into being. So having set goals for yourself doesn't mean that you shouldn't explore. Of course, you should like, give room to some other things, try new ideas, try new things. Okay. So another point is the value and priorities. So classify or clarify your core values. What are your core values? It could be integrity, it could be upholding to that truth. That's where integrity comes in. Okay. Your core values that only you yourself know. Okay. So you have to ensure that your actions resonate or align with all those your core values, those principles that you hold on to. So ensure that those your actions really align with it. So you have to sit back, ask yourself, okay, this person did this, my action align, the things I did this year, did they really align with my beliefs, with things that I want to promote, or things that I want people to know me for? Okay, so does my current lifestyle right now reflect these values? So if they don't, these are things you should inculcate in the upcoming year. Now let's go to relationship. I think for relationship, when in relation to man and woman, I'm going to bring down one in another video. Let's go to relationship. It could be personal, professional. You have to check, has a relationship with your family, your siblings, your extended family, cousins, and all that. Professional relationship, like at work, how is the relationship with your colleagues? Was it toxic? How is your working environment? Was it toxic for you? Is it something you feel, no? Is it something that is really affecting your mental well-being? Or do you think it's something that is promoting your mental and emotional well-being? How is the relationship with people around you like? Are there things you need to cut off? Do you think your circle is much? You need to bring down the circle. So these are some of the things one needs to reevaluate. One needs to check. Okay, you have to check what impact they have. How do they contribute to your growth? Do they contribute kind of, or do they kind of how do I put it now? Do they augment or help you to nurture connections? Okay, that joyful or fulfilling or lifelong. So you have to check, reassess, reevaluate, and check and know where you should say no to this or no to that. Of course, when you're working, you should have a very, very good working relationship with your colleagues. You're there to work. There is one saying, and I normally tell people, your colleagues, your co-workers are not your friends. Okay, just go there, do your work, and you just maintain those acquaintances and alliances, form alliances, and make sure you have a very good working relationship with anyone, but don't take it too deep. Okay, so it could be career and passion. You have to sit back and ask yourself the things you are passionate about, then check your satisfaction, where you're working, your current career. Are you okay with it? Do you think you have that job satisfaction? Do you think that what you're doing right now, you really feel happy, is something you have passion for? Just like me, I've always had passion for YouTube, and that is why I don't even bother about, I just got monetized, but I've not received a penny, but I'm still making videos. It gives me joy each time I'm come on to do something, whether I want to teach, whether I want to analyze on something, whether I want to react to anything. It just gives me so much joy coming on YouTube because it's something I have passion for. So your current career or that job, do you think there is no satisfaction? So these are things you need to reevaluate, you need to check, so that you make hay while the sun shines. You don't have to wait until when you step into January 1st, then you have to start. Then by then you start thinking or making resolutions, or how it is with the hurdles, and you know how January is. So yeah. So another thing we should also look into is the health and well-being. You have to take a stock of your mental and physical well-being. Are you prioritizing self-care? So you have to set health, realistic health goals for the upcoming year. Because at the beginning of this year, I told myself I'm going to have my eyes checked, have this one, have that one. Yeah, to God be the glory. I did some, but there are some I did not do. So you have to sit back and check those goals regarding your health that you set for the year, or are you paying more attention to your health? Did you ever get your blood pressure checked? Did you ever get some blood tests done? Some of those things. How's your weight like? Do you think you're giving so much attention to things that are not really or that are affecting you negatively, your health, both physical and mental health? So these are the things you need to like sit back, reevaluate, reflect on, and know where you make necessary adjustments for the new year. Health is wealth. You have to prioritize self-care. Yeah, you come first. Always make sure you get quality sleep. Always make sure you eat well. Okay, maintain a healthy weight, healthy diet, and all that. So the next one I'm looking at is your financial health. You have to review your financial situation, your spending habits. How was your spending this year? Do you think you were actually applying wisdom within your finances, or do you think you actually spent impulsively? You have to create a budget, consider saving and investing for future stability. Honestly, this year, in fact, I've just after my reevaluation, and I told myself, because I saw lots of persons opening their piggy bank, I told myself next year that is going to be one of my first projects. That is going to be one of my first goals. I will have to get a piggy bank, and I'm going to. In fact, one thing with piggy bank is that I think it helps one to be disciplined, and it helps you to apply this kind of self-control, because when you want, like, oh, let me check, let me know how much is there, but you have to, like, because you have set a time frame. Okay, maybe you said, I'm going to open this piggy bank at the end of 6 months or at the end of 1 year. You have to really stick to that, so it helps you to really be disciplined, seriously. So another aspect we have to look at is the learning and growth. You have to assess your commitment to your personal growth and learning. What were some of the things you learned? Did you actually read a book this year? What kind of personal growth or development things did you do? Did you actually tune into or subscribe to a motivational channel so you can learn some etiquettes, you can learn some tips, some personal growth? Were you able to, like, were there some habits, old habits you wanted to like get rid of? Did you actually achieve, or you still feel that there are things that need to? Okay, so these are the things. You sit back, identify areas where you need to acquire new skills. Another one is mindfulness. Did you ever practice mindfulness this year? I know that some persons told themselves, like me, yes, because this channel, initially when I started, it had to be like aside being a motivational channel, if anything that promotes your mental well-being, I had started with anxiety related content, because I had suffered a generalized anxiety disorder. So I decided to like start with those contents. But I think in the upcoming year, I'm going to like put my story out there for persons that have been through it and persons that are battling it. Okay, I believe it can help someone. So mindfulness is just like being in the present. What three things can you see around you? You just check. It takes your mind off the busy, off the hurdles, off the distractions and the noises flying around, and it just keeps you in the moment. It keeps you in the present. Okay, you have to practice gratitude. But seriously, were you actually grateful for the things you had? So this is a time you reflect on the people, your experiences, and things you're thankful for. So you have to check from January, were there persons that came into your life you think you're thankful for? Were there experiences you had? Were there, in fact, lots and lots and lots? So we're like 340 something days gone, right, for this year. So you wouldn't tell me you don't have experiences. There were not persons you met. Oh my God. There are lots and lots of things one need to like reflect on and be thankful for. So another aspect is to simplify and declutter. Declutter your physical and mental space. This is why we say you allow people to live rent free in your head. All those emotional luggages and baggages, you just need to like get rid of them. Yeah, get rid of them? Are there people you need to like cut off from? You want to practice OQP, only quality persons? You think it's better to keep your circle very small with honest and quality persons? That's fine. So streamline your environment to create a more focused and peaceful atmosphere, because at the end of the day, peace is paramount. And don't forget, this channel is anything that promotes your mental well-being, okay, anything that promotes your emotional well-being, that makes you keeps you at peace, okay. So another thing you have to reflect on is setting intentions. Define the changes you want to make and the person you want to become. So this is kind of like for the upcoming year. So you have to like start now, not when you hit January 1st or a crossover. That's when you start, oh, I need to do this. And you have to start now. Break down those intentions into actionable steps. Let it not be vague. Let it not be things you cannot do. Like when we talk about goals, we set smart goals that are specific, they're measurable, you can achieve, they are realistic. Okay, you have to set smart goals. Okay, and another thing, the last but not the least, is seek support. Seek support. So this year, probably you didn't get any support, sort of support, be it psychological support, be it um medical support or whatever. Probably there are things you're going through and you can deal with it alone. So you have to seek support, be it in your career, be it in your personal growth, be it in your relationship, every sphere of life. So you need to seek support. So guys, this is just it. This time I believe it's just the best time for me to put out this, because everybody's just like being carried away with the celebration, the end of the year. Then once we hit 31st of December, that's when you be like, oh, but when you sit back to check for this past 340 something days, what happened, what this, what that, is going to help you so well. Okay, it's going to help in this journey, because it helps you to reevaluate your life. It helps you to know where you stand, know where you want to be, some adjustments, know the limitations you encountered this year, know the things, the constraint, know the things that you really need to deal with in the upcoming year. Above all, yeah, life is the greatest gift. So you don't forget to be thankful to the Creator for the life He has given. I will also pray that He continue to extend our stay here on earth while we continue to do our best to achieve all that which we need to achieve by His special grace. I love you guys so much. Okay, so let me see you guys in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys, and make sure you do reevaluate your life before the upcoming year. Bye.